Previously on Dream Team.
Should you qualify for the Champions League, we'll pay you in full. If you fail, we will reissue the bankruptcy order and the club will close.
If we qualify fair and square, I ask you please not to punish those heroes and their fans for the actions of others. If we make it, please let us play in the Champions League.
Time added on, it's now or never. Presley, Champions League, here we come!
We cannot allow this match fixing to pass. We must make an example of this club. Harchester United is to be relegated from the English Premiership to the First Division.
Paul, what are you doing here? What? Lads! Dino said we've been relegated by UEFA. Dino, I don't know what you've been smoking, mate, yeah, but get yourself back here. We're having a big one tonight. Come on! Come on, boys! Yes, Dad! What's going on?
Hold on a sec. Lads, it's true, man. Lads, we've been relegated.
Yeah,
Why is it all over the news then?
I'm here at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, Lausanne, Switzerland, where any moment now we expect to hear the court's response to UEFA's last-minute intervention in the disciplinary measures against Harchester United.
Look, this is the man who persuaded the FA to keep us in the league.
Well, he's failed now, hasn't he?
Look, the same thing happened to Monaco last year, and now they're overturned by these guys.
So what?
So, we should have it overturned. UEFA shouldn't interfere. We've got the FA on our side, we know that.
Yeah, but the FA haven't got anything to do with it anymore.
Shut up. Here he is.
We can go live now for their statement on the future of Harchester United.
After careful consideration, the court has reached a decision regarding Harchester United. We believe UEFA's arguments for relegating the club are well justified, and therefore, we intend to enforce them. We are well aware of the severity of this penalty and do not intend it to force the club into financial ruin. Harchester did break the rules of the Premier League and as such are relegated. However, they do fulfill the entry requirements for Champions League. This decision is final.
So the FA is still on our side then, are they?
We'll take it to FIFA.
Are you deaf? He said no more appeals.
Give it up, man. No, we can't.
Look, I'm sorry, bro, man, but I just don't think we can fight this anymore.
Look, we appreciate what you've done, but you push this any further and they could kick us out of the Champions League as well.
Who cares? We've been relegated, that's it now.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying I want the money I'm owed and then I want out. We're Premiership players, boys. This is no longer a Premiership club.
entirely from the shock of today's dramatic events. The players are still locked in talks over their futures, and more questions and answers hang in the air.
Now the news is out, we need to act as quickly as possible, Mr. Knox. Strike while the iron's hot. What's up?
This relegation's a far bigger issue than I was led to believe. Don, the club's going to lose out on £34 million next season.
But we all knew that. Frank and I left Wigan for this. Our neck's on the line here.
And so is my money.
Eli, Coopers are desperate to sell. You're going to pick up a Premiership club for a song. When I put them back in the Premiership, it's going to be a tidy investment.
Maybe. I'm not made of money. I can't buy this and put a bid in for Tommy Valentine.
Valentine? We don't need money.
How do you mean?
Trust me.
Tell you what. Heads I buy, tails I don't.
You're going to decide the fate of a whole football club here on a toss of a coin?
That's all this is, Don. A gamble. Well, look be a lady.
Very good.
Dad.
Sorry I'm late, darling.
Is it still happening?
You can pack your bags. Mind you, my head is on the block if Valentine doesn't show up. I told Eli Knox we've already got him.
Relax. He went in 20 minutes ago.
And it's Torsfield's wife. You little beauty.
Better get your photographer in place.
Well, in that case, you, my dear, had better scamper. See you there.
I'm going to leave him.
Look, Christine, have you got any idea what would happen if this got out?
My marriage is practically already over.
But my career isn't. Sleeping with your teammate's wife isn't something that goes down well at a football club.
Then maybe you shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Maybe I shouldn't.
You're finishing with me. So I was just a bit of fun to you.
I thought fun was what you wanted. Ladies?
Well, if the Berlin solicitors aren't happy, they can do a report for the morning and look into it again. What about Paris? Yeah. Yeah. And? Good. Dean Boyle.
Yeah? And who the hell are you? Lads, there's some people here to see you. This is Eli Knox, and as of midnight last night, he became the new owner of Harchester United.
All right. So you're a Dragons fan then?
I'm a fan of what you people did here this season. Took a chance. Bet everything on your own abilities. That's exactly my philosophy. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Donald Barker.
All right, boys.
And Frank Stone. These men know lower league football. And that's why they'll be joining the club next season. They're here to make sure we get straight back into the Premiership.
T, it's nice to meet you. But, we're not actually going to be here then.
If you want the money you're all owed, I'm afraid you will be.
Hey?
The agreement you made with Cooper's Bank was you'd only receive your Champions League bonuses and your wages when you qualify for that competition.
Yeah, we did. We finished fourth.
Exactly. Not first or second, but fourth. Which means you still have 2 qualifying legs to play next season.
What? Mate, that wasn't the deal.
You should be more careful about what you sign. Because that's the deal, right here in all your contracts.
Mr. Knox? Mr. Knox? When do you want me out?
I don't want you out there. You take chances. I like that. Yourself and Don are going to put this club back at the Premiership.
Sorry, I'm late. What's the matter?
After an anonymous tip-off, Valentine and Thordsvelt's wife were snapped leaving their favourite love retreat. How? No one knew.
Doesn't matter. It's out now. There's nothing you can do about it.
But this season's my big chance. Sophie, you've got to do something about this.
I'm a football agent, not a miracle worker. I've had Kenyon on the phone for an hour. He's furious. He wants you out. Sorry, Tommy. I think we better start looking for another club.
Mr. Barker?
Perfect timing, son. He's just arrived.
Who?
Our new summer signing.
You joking? Tommy Valentine.
Smile sweetly, let me do the talking. Tommy Valentine, what a surprise. Sorry, Don Barker. I've just taken over a hot seat at Harchester. Sophia, darling, how are you?
Very well, thank you, Donald.
This is my chief exec, Dean Boyle. Sure you recognise him off the telly. He's made more appeals this year than Children in Need. Listen, that's shocking news. Sorry to hear it, son. And if you ask me, Chelsea don't deserve you. Pay 10 million quid for you and leave you on the bench all season. More money and sense at that team.
Yeah, well, we appreciate your concern.
Listen, you must be itching for some first team action, let alone a shot at the Champions League. Perfect stage for you now.
If you don't mind, we're just about to eat.
Sir, sorry to intrude. Enjoy your meal.
Forget it.
Why didn't you ask him?
His agent got my drift.
Yeah, well, I don't think that...
Thinking's no longer part of your job description, son. This is my football club now. You just watch and listen. Now, right now, there's no way he's going to consider us. But in a couple of weeks' time, when he's exhausted his options, then his agent's going to come knocking on your door. And at which point, you make her an offer she can't refuse.
Cheers, Hans. OK, lads. After the last few weeks' training sessions and friendlies, you should just about be there. So today, you lot are going to be the teachers. OK, chaps? 2 teams. Practice match. You can show me and Frank here some of that Premiership form you showed towards the end of last season. Naismith, it's the last time you come to training. The last thing these players need is to see a crocked ex-England international on the sidelines. Well, what are you waiting for?
Papa loves mambo, Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, getting so gay with it, shouting ole with it, wow. He goes to, she goes fro, he goes fast, she goes slow. He goes left, and she goes right.
Papa's looking for Mama, but Mama is nowhere in sight.
One chance, one goal.
He's got vision, though. Just needs the strength. And you're going to toughen him up.
Okay, lads! Listen up! Bravo! Bravo! Very pretty. Now, I hope you got all that samba stuff out of your systems, because there'll be no more of that from now on. We've got Brighton first up, and they're a good, hard side, and we're not going to beat them with pretty football. So tomorrow, we do things my way. But before that, I want to see every one of you this afternoon. Cheers, lads.
Can I be honest with you, son?
Yeah, sure.
Well, the way you're looking at it at the moment, you're not going to last 5 minutes in this league. You're not physically or mentally prepared. I mean, not that we can't put all of that right. But it's going to take a lot of hard work for you.
Yeah, well, that's your opinion.
That's the opinion of your new manager, son.
Not for long. I'm out of here.
Oh, where are you going?
Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs.
Interested, Ollie?
Well, yeah.
Well, that's funny, because I've had inquiries from all of those clubs. None of them for you, though. And I happen to know that Spurs lost interest in you a long time ago. You mucked them about. So you take this as a word of warning.
He's done his homework on every single one of us.
Yeah, big deal.
Big deal? Mate, he was in business when you were a spot in your dad's pants.
He's told me I've got to work on my upper body strength.
You do. You're a weed. I don't think Fergie or Robbo will tell you any different.
What's that, Lee?
Oh, Man U and Newcastle are interested. Anyway, what's happening with your big move out of Archester?
Oh, yeah, I haven't decided what club yet.
It better not be Bolton.
Why that?
Because that's where I'm going. And I was hoping to see the back of you.
Great.
There's got to be better options.
Chelsea want 12 million for you and no one's going for it. And they won't loan you to another Premiership side.
But the First Division.
Championship.
Whatever.
Harchester can offer you Champions League football. You do well there, then Christmas comes around, transfer window opens, and I can find you a proper club. Serie A even. It's 5 months. At least let me speak to them.
I hope you don't mind me showing up uninvited. But I wanted to talk to you about the offer you made Tommy Valentine.
What offer?
Oh, please. I know Barker wants him. He's been interested for ages.
Yeah, well, who wouldn't be? Tommy Valentine's a great player. I just don't see why he'd want to move out to the Premiership.
Well, he doesn't. But Chelsea won't loan him to another Premiership football team, and they won't sell him for less than 12 million. And for that, no one's touching him.
I'm not surprised. Too scared he'd be scoring off the pitch more than on it, eh?
Look, he needs first-team football on a big stage, like the Champions League. Can you give it to him?
Of course.
On loan till Christmas?
Perfect.
And you'll cover his wages, 35 a week.
No, we couldn't cover all of that.
He's an unbelievable signing, especially considering what's happened to Harchester. You're going to have to make it worth his while.
What if I made it worth your while? There's a lot of players at this club that need to get back into the Premiership. Now, we'd be only too happy to do those deals through you if you can make this one happen.
Mate, can I have a word?
About your transfer?
Yeah.
Sophia Moxham, football agent.
This league is the last place on earth you want to be. Why are you here, son? I don't ask my players to like me. I only ask for their trust. I don't keep any secrets from them. They don't keep any from me. Fair enough. I'll go first. My mission is to get this club back in the Premiership. And I don't care how I do it. Now, we may be involved in some fairy tale competitions, but winning on Saturdays, no Wednesdays, is what counts. Come on, son. I've laid my cards on the table. It's your turn now.
You're right. This league is the last place on earth I want to be.
That's better.
But I'm only here for the fairy tale competition. I just want to put myself in the shop window so I can get out of here as soon as possible.
Well, I can see we both need to compromise. But you'll get your shop window, son. You just make sure I'm top of the table come Christmas. The January transfer window opens. We say goodbye.
That's it, lovely. Heads up, boys. Big smile, please.
Okay, lads. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Lovely. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, lads. Now, I'm sure you all have seen this man before. I think he's one of the best right wingers in the country. But that's only my opinion. But we have been lucky enough to get Mr. Valentine off Chelsea. That's not your wife, Viv, that's the football club.
If he goes anywhere near my wife, he won't be going back there.
Okay then. Now look, come Saturday, Brighton are going to want a piece of you lot. So we want to be prepared. Okay, 2 teams. And study honours, mate. Go to it.
Valentine, Connolly, Ammo, Kojak, straight line across the middle of the park. Now! You're in the middle. Valentine, you're on the right.
Listen, mate, I don't play in the middle.
Just do it.
Dare you see that my behavior is unacceptable? So condescending, unnecessarily critical. I have the tendency of getting very physical. So watch your step, cause if I grab it, I am walking on. When it gets cold outside, I got Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting hard and hard to breathe. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
I know some fellas find it intimidating showering with me. Are you okay?
Oh, Peachy, yeah. Oh, I just love having the crap kicked out of me 5 days a week by that donkey.
You'll show him on the pitch tomorrow.
Mate, I don't play in centre midfield, yeah? The Flying Scotsman has got it wrong, right? You're playing in my position and I'm playing in yours.
So, now you're deciding team tactics.
I'm just saying, yeah, that maybe it'll be better if Tommy V played in my position, yeah? Because I'm a winger and I don't play in centre midfield.
You do now. Bright, tomorrow. You get 24 hours to learn.
It's, not good. I've, tried them all and there's no interest.
What?
Is that what enough? Want another drink?
Mate, we're fine, thanks.
Sure?
Yes. Let's forget the top 5. How about, Charlton or Villa or...
No, I mean, I've tried every team in the Premiership. Nobody's interested. Look, for a lot of them, it had nothing to do with your ability on the pitch. It's your attitude, Clyde. You're thought of as a liability.
What about Norwich?
I turned them down because you said
Can't you get them back?
Look, right, I've got to get out of this town. I'll take any offer.
OK, lads, listen up. Now, you can all go to your rooms now, but I want you back here in 1 hour for a nightcap.
Gaffer, any chance of going to Brighton Pier tomorrow? Candy floss, arcades, dodging.
Nah, sorry, son. There'll be no time for that after the game.
No, I'm not booked at half time. You're not going to need us all there to keep the 10-0 lead, are you?
You get out of here, man. Come on, Frank, let's go.
For God's sake, you stop crying about training.
It's all just to prepare you for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, the only way I prepare is by going to bed.
Clyde. Look, there's some good news and some bad news. Good news is Norwich is still interested.
And the bad news?
They're looking at 2 other right wingers, Anderton and Sinclair.
Great.
Look, it's all right, though. I've spoken to Nigel Worthington, and he wants to see how you play, so he's sending a rep down to the game tomorrow.
What?
If you impress, I'm sure he'll go with you.
How am I going to do that? Barker's playing me in the middle.
Well, you're just going to have to do something with it. This is your big ticket out of Harchester.
Look, I know he's not the nicest guy in the world, but he knows his stuff. And he's playing you in the middle for a reason.
What's that?
Probably because he rates you there.
Why does everyone think he's got this bloody footballing super brain? He's obviously got it wrong, can't you see that?
Well, even if he has, what are we supposed to do?
Well, mate, I mean, you could talk to him. You could persuade him that it's right to swap us because he'll listen to you.
No, he won't.
He will.
Mate, what's this all about?
I'm going to be stuck in this league forever.
What you on about? It's me that's stuck here. You'll be back in the Premiership in a few weeks.
No, I won't. They've all had offers. I've had nothing.
What?
A liability, apparently. All I've got is this possible move to Norwich, and I'm probably just going to screw that up anyway.
Why?
Nigel Worthington's sending someone to watch me tomorrow. It's after a right winger, and where am I playing? In the middle.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do, but Barker's not going to change things just because I ask nicely. It'll be okay. We're playing Brighton, not Brazil. You could have a blinder in the middle.
Come on, Tommy. You ready?
I ain't drinking. I'm going to bed.
You don't do yourself any favours, Clyde.
Hey, Mum, you all right? Yeah, no, I'm fine. Well, I just wanted to hear your voice. No, nothing's wrong. Yeah, no, really good. Yeah, I got loads of big clubs coming to look at me tomorrow. Listen, Mum, one sec.
We've been waiting for you.
Yeah, mate, I just want to get an early night, yeah?
Get down them stairs. Now.
Mum, look, I've got to go. I love you.
He's on the phone to his mummy.
Why do you think I asked you to be here, son? Well, in case you hadn't noticed, you're part of a team, which means we do things together. Now, you've disrespected your teammates by keeping them waiting. So I've put a shot of vodka in for every 5 minutes you took. And that's 15 minutes. There you go. Right, boys. Now, this drink we're having is every bit as important as any training session. It's all part of building team spirit. Individuals don't win football matches, son. Teams do. So on the count of 3, we will down this in a oneer. Together. 1, 2, 3. Why are you doing this to yourself, son?
It's a joke. Is this what the lower leagues are about then? Getting drunk before a match.
And just what the hell would you know about the lower leagues?
As much as you'll ever know about the Premiership.
Get out of here. You're dropped. Long way for the Premiership, isn't it, son? But this is real football.
Welcome to the Withdean Stadium. First game of the season for Harchester United after relegation from the Premiership. The pressure's on new manager Don Barker, recruited from Wigan, to instill a fighting spirit to gain promotion from the Championship. Two main summer signings, defender Frank Stone and right-sided midfielder Tommy Valentine on loan from Chelsea. That may hand pressure to Clyde Connolly for a place in the team.
Here he is. Clyde. Colin's one of Nigel Worthington's coaching staff. Colin, Clyde Connolly.
I'm looking forward to watch you play, Clyde.
Cheers.
Excuse us. You're making us look like idiots. Don't you want to impress this man?
Barker's dropped me.
What? Okay, look. Whatever you said, you're going to get back there and you're going to grovel.
Look, there's no point, because he ain't going to listen.
You're going to go back and you're going to do whatever it takes, because if you're not on that pitch, you can kiss goodbye to the Premiership.
Thanks, son. Nice of you to join us, Clyde. But this dressing room is for my first team.
Yeah, Gaffer is right to the word.
What?
Listen, I'm really, really sorry.
You're sorry? And what are you sorry for?
Oh, for offending you.
Well, I'm not sure I'm the one you should be apologising to, son. You're no more special than anybody else in this room. But last night you thought you were. I think it's up to your teammates whether or not they can accept your apology and let you back in. Don't you?
Lads. I'm sorry.
Lucky boy. You know what you're playing.
Babe, I hope you get this. I don't know if there's something wrong with your phone or what. I know you're playing today, so I thought we could hook up. I really want to see you. I miss you.
They don't like you, this lot. You know what they're saying next door? Bunch of Premiership pansies. So let's give them a nice warm welcome to our world. Because they're going to kick lumps out of you today. It's not going to be pretty. But that's okay. We don't do pretty no more. You'll all be looking for your target man. No messing around. You play the direct ball. And you, I want to see some balls from you in midfield today. So you get tore in. And you prove to everyone in here that you're grateful to us for having you back. Okay, boys, let's go!
This is certainly a far cry from the Premiership, Brighton's Withdean Stadium. But Harchester must stand up to be counted. There's Frank Stone and Tommy Valentine on loan from Chelsea. And how will Harchester approach life in the Championship? Well, Don Barker's first team selection, very interesting. Tommy Valentine gets his preferred position on the right side of midfield, which means Clyde Connolly plays in the centre of the Harchester midfield. Big pressure on Stone and Valentine to deliver straight away.
Colin, Sophia, meet Jodie Stone.
Oh, you must be Frank's wife.
Gets better. She's Barker's daughter too.
I can assure you, there's more to me than just being a wife and a daughter.
Small ground it may be, they're still generating some noise. Mark McGee's Brighton and Hove Albion against Harchester United, the Championship season underway. Now Connolly coming forward with some purpose. Danny Cullop in with a strong challenge on Clyde Connolly. Expect plenty of that this season. Paul Watson now striding forward for Brighton. First shot in anger at the goal, but that won't test Viv Wright.
Are you Miss Watson?
Yes?
Can you come with me, please?
Excuse me, Paul. Wait me a minute. What are you doing here?
He won't return my calls.
Well, you've got nobody but yourself to blame for that. What? Leaking the story of your affair to the press? Trying to force his hand? Well, you forced it all right. He doesn't want to see you.
You think I told the press? My marriage is over thanks to those photos.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not. You probably did this to split up me and Tommy because you were jealous.
Don't be ridiculous. First I heard about you was when I opened the paper. Have you any idea how much money I've lost? My client's worth half what he was 4 weeks ago, thanks to that story.
Well, if you didn't, and I didn't.
Oh, you must have told someone.
No.
Oh, come on. Hot affair with a Premiership star? There isn't a girl alive who couldn't resist telling a mate. Who, Christine?
Don Barker won't be pleased with what he's seen so far. Harchester have been on the back foot, but they're coming forward now with Connolly. And again, he loses out very easily indeed. His strength seems to be a problem out there. Don Barker, Andy Answer showing some real concern. It's a shot saved by Wright. Watson for the rebound. And very nearly the opening goal. Frank Stone is absolutely furious with Connolly, who's not backtracking, putting the Harchester defence under pressure. Half-time at the Withdean Stadium. Harchester very fortunate to go in at 0-0.
Right, boys. You want to get rid of your Premiership arrogance. Because there's only one thing that separates two teams, and that's the scoreline. And right now it's 0-0. And that means they're just as good as you are.
Yeah, well, it won't be 0-0 if we can play our way.
Yeah, and what's your way, son?
Well, looking at about a bit, play it on the deck.
What? So you can lose more balls to feet?
Look, I told you, I'm not a centre midfielder.
And I told you you'd learn.
Don't do it, Kes. Don't do it, man.
Oh, you saw.
We're switching positions.
Hey?
Get on the right, I'm going in the middle.
You asked Barker?
Of course not, he'd go mental.
Are you sure, yeah?
If it stays like this, we're gonna get tongued.
Listen, mate. I won't forget this.
0-0 at the Withdean Stadium. Brighton and Hove Albion get the second half underway, and Harchester in need of a big improvement if they get anything from their opening Championship match. Forward by Danny Sullivan, and Clyde Connolly switched to the right immediately. Looks at the ball into the middle. That was a little better. Valentine couldn't get there though. With Connolly and Valentine switching places in midfield. Connolly Valentine getting in a right old mix-up there. Didn't appear to know where one another should be. Long ball looks here for Leon Knight, but that Brighton move again stemmed from the problems that Valentine and Connolly are having. All sorts of dissatisfaction. Barker having a word with his leader at the back, Stone. This is poor from Harchester.
Hey, where's Sophia?
Stuart said you wanted to see me. You're a friend of Christine Thorsfeldt's. I know her. Why? Oh, don't play the innocent with me. I know you found out she was having an affair with Tommy, and I know you leaked it to your father, and I know he went to the press and leaked the affair so he could get Tommy to come to Harchester on the cheap. I hope you got proof of that. Then I wouldn't go shouting my mouth off. I'm hardly the girl's best friend. So she told me, she told her hairdresser, her monsieur, her personal trainer, and half the Chelsea wives. You go around telling people it's me, that's slander. And I will take action. I know my rights. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and watch my husband play a game of football.
Clyde Connolly trying to force the issue here, but once again he loses the ball to his frustration, not least his manager.
Sorry I kept you so long, Colin.
Seen enough, thanks.
Connolly trying to find a way past the Brighton defence again, but his form has completely deserted him, and just look at the reaction of Don Barker, the new Harchester manager. He's absolutely furious. He's had an altercation here too with the fourth official, seemed to lay a hand on him as well. The referee's coming across and he's sending off Don Barker in his first match in charge of Harchester United. Manager Barker is sent from the technical area. His fury clearly down to this inept performance.
Oh, your pretty boy Valentine can kiss goodbye to his Champions League shot window.
I'd think twice before you try and screw him over a second time. Thought you didn't keep secrets from your players.
What?
Met your daughter today. She keeps a close eye on the players' love lives, doesn't she?
Don't know what you're talking about, sweetheart.
Oh, I think you do. In fact, I think you get first peek at her little gossip column. I'm not stupid, Donald. I know you two found out about Tommy and Christine, and I know you leaked the affair so you could get him to come to Harchester. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't want him to find out, so perhaps you better have a little think before you go leaving him off your next team sheet.
Gary Hart coming forward here with some menace, shoots and scores! And surely the winning goal, just a minute plus stoppage time remaining, and Harchester United are a goal down. And the referee blows for full time. It's all over at the Wigdean Stadium. Harchester beaten on the opening day, and a day to forget. 1-0 they lose to Brighton and Hove Albion. They've had their manager sent off, and frankly, if they carry on playing like this, it'll be back-to-back relegations.
You cannot even begin to imagine the season you've let yourself in for, boy.
Coming soon on Dream Team.
I think it's time to say goodbye to Harchester United.
Watch where you're going.
Tommy Valentine.
Oh, who are you?
Holly Jones, trainee assistant physio.
Now that's a temple to football.
Excuse me, we need somebody to play with.